Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Sri Academy. I am Srijan and today we are going to discuss about the unified pension scheme that is being bought by the government in order to replace the national pension scheme. Right? So in this video we will discuss everything. Is this unified pension scheme better than the national pension scheme? सब कुछ आपको इस वीडियो में पता चलेगा. Okay, so without making any delay, let's start. So ये मिंट में पब्लिश हुआ था 24 अगस्त को, right? 24 August 2024 को that the central government approved the unified pension scheme for government employees, family and minimum pension guarantee, right? We all know about this thing. So after completing this video, you will get to know everything about what is UPS, what is NPS, what is OPS, which is the best among the three pension scheme, right? You will get to know all the detailed information about all the schemes. So what has happened? On Saturday 24, right, Union Cabinet approved the Unified Pension Scheme. 24 को क्या हुआ कि Unified Pension Scheme को government ने approve किया, and which will provide government employee with the issued pension post retirement. Issued pension post retirement ये Unified Pension Scheme में मिलेगा. Okay, you will know the meaning of this line in the upcoming slides, right? So ये कब approve हुआ है? ये 24 अगस्त को approve हो गया सैटरडे को, and the scheme will be effective from April 1st 2025. April 1st 2025 से the scheme will be effective, right? So this development came, why ये क्यों आया, ये इसको करने का जरूरत क्यों पड़ा? It's because the new pension scheme जो पहले था, okay, the scheme that was before the UPS was opposed and backlashed by the government employee. ठीक है, इसको oppose कर रहे थे all the government employees, right? क्यों oppose कर रहे थे, we'll come to know in the later slides, right? But it was opposed by the opposition भी है, opposition government का जो opposition है, that even they were also criticizing this scheme. उनके साथ साथ जो government employees, the one working under the government, they also criticized about the new pension scheme, जिसके वजह से इसको replace करके the government had to bring the unified pension scheme, right? Opposition ruled states like Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Punjab have reverted to the old pension scheme. जिन स्टेटों में सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट मतलब मोदी जी का सरकार या बीजेपी सरकार नहीं है, ओके, जैसे कि हिमाचल प्रदेश में नहीं है, नॉट इन राजस्थान, नॉट इन छत्तीसगढ़ एंड पंजाब, ओके, दिस स्टेट्स हैव ऑलरेडी reverted to the old pension scheme. As I already told you, okay, the opposition जो है, opposition were always criticizing this new pension scheme, so they reverted to the old pension scheme. Therefore, with the upcoming assembly election, अभी upcoming assembly election कहाँ कहाँ होने वाला है, right? We already know that the elections will take place, the assembly elections will take place in Jammu Kashmir, Haryana, Maharashtra and Jharkhand, okay? So in order to to get more votes, and support from the people, the government have decided to replace the new pension scheme with the unified pension scheme. So now let's see about what is this UPS, okay, Unified Pension Scheme. The UPS promised retirees a fixed pension amount, unlike the NPS. NPS never, promised you any fixed pension amount. So ये UPS है, one UPS is like promising the retiree to give them a fixed pension amount. This was one of the major criticism of the NDA of the NPS by the government employee. Government employee जो है कि ये जो fixed pension amount नहीं मिलता उनको under national pension scheme. So they were criticizing it, and the government had to bring this unified pension scheme. So according to the Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw, you need to know this name, okay? Who is the Union Information and Broadcasting Minister? कौन है? Ashwini Vaishnaw is the Information and Broadcasting Minister, okay? According to him, the UPS key features are क्या क्या है? तो main features है UPS का, okay? This would be equivalent to 50% of the employee's average basic salary. Okay, let me make you understand with the help of an example. Okay, suppose you are retiring at the age of 60. Okay, you are retiring at the age of 60 and your salary at the time is around 1 lakh rupees. Okay, your salary is 1 lakh rupees and you will retire at the age of 60. Now what will happen? This unified pension scheme will guarantee you, okay, 50% of the employee's average basic salary. That means your average basic salary is suppose 1 lakh rupees. So as pension, you will get 50,000 rupees, 50% of your average basic salary. Okay, calculated from the last 12 months before retirement. Okay, रिटायरमेंट होने से पहला पहला जो 12 मंथ्स है, मतलब रिटायरमेंट होने के एक साल पहले आपका जो सैलरी है उसका 50% आपको पेंशन में मिलेगा. ओके, इट इज फिक्स. ओके, 50% ऑफ योर सैलरी for the last 12 months before retirement. Okay, but there is a thing. Okay, you need to have a complete minimum 25 years of qualifying सर्विस. ओके, तो मतलब आपको 25 साल मिनिमम टू मिनिमम काम करना पड़ेगा. ओके, इफ यू वर्क फॉर 25 years, okay, under the government sector or anywhere, like if you do your government job for 25 years and then you are retired, okay, you will get 50% of the employee's average basic salary. Okay, so the amount would proportionally go down for lesser service period up to minimum of 10 years of service. So minimum आपको 10 साल काम करना ही पड़ेगा. Okay, minimum you have to work for 10 years and minimum you have to work for 10 years. But if you work for 25 years, then only you will get minimum. If you work for 25 years, then only you will get 50% of your salary. Okay, of your salary. But if you work less than 25 years, then also you will get pension, but it won't be 50%. Okay, it will be less. अगर मैंने 25 साल तक काम किया या उससे ज़्यादा काम किया, I'll get 50% of my basic salary. But अगर मैंने 20 years तक काम किया, then I'll get the pension, but it will be less. Okay. Upon the retiree's death, the employee immediate family would be entitled to receive 60% of the last pension amount drawn by the retiree. Okay, let's take the same example. Suppose a person retires at the age of 60. Okay, so he retires at the age of 60 and his salary was 1 lakh rupees. So his pension amount would be 50% of that 1 lakh rupees, which is equivalent to 50,000 rupees. Okay, so suppose the person, his death or he passes away, then his family will get 60% of that 50,000. So his family will get around 30,000. Okay, around 30,000 rupees. So upon the retiree's death, okay, what will his family receive? His family will receive 60% of the last pension amount drawn by the retired. Okay, there would be dearness relief. Okay, let me explain you. Right, suppose you are getting a pension of 30,000 rupees today. Okay, after 10 years, this value, 30,000 value, will decrease. Right, after 10 years. Why it will decrease? Because of inflation. The amount of food or things, other things that I can buy today with 30,000 rupees will not be the same after 10 years. Right, after 10 years the things will get costlier, so I won't be able to buy the same things after 10 years, right? So in order to meet inflation, okay, there would be dearness relief, which would be calculated based on all India consumer price index for industrial worker. How many people will receive the benefit? Okay, the new unified pension scheme will benefit 20 lakh central government employee. Okay, it will benefit 23 lakh central government employee. Okay, the state government, which will also be given the option to opt for the unified pension scheme. Okay, ये जो न्यू पेंशन स्कीम है, ये 23 लाख सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉय को बेनिफिट करेगा. और the government has also given an option for the state government. If they want, they can also, they also have the option to opt for the unified pension scheme. If we talk about the government employee, central government employee, then it will benefit 23 lakhs. But if we talk about the state government, okay, it will benefit around 90 lakh Indian people. Okay, so here are the differences between the OPS, UPS and NPS. Okay, OPS was the first one, जिसको हटा के क्या लाया है, NPS लाया गया, न्यू पेंशन स्कीम. और अभी न्यू पेंशन स्कीम को हटा के वी हैव द UPS. Why was NPS introduced? Okay, not UPS. Okay, NPS क्यों लाया गया था? First we had the OPS. Okay, then OPS को हटा के क्या लाया गया था? NPS. So this slide will discuss that why was the NPS introduced. जो इससे पहले था, UPS से पहले था एनपीएस, उससे पहले था ओपीएस। ओपीएस को हटा के एनपीएस क्यों लाया गया था? विल डिस्कस अबाउट दैट इन दिस स्लाइड। ओके, द एनपीएस रिप्लेस द ओपीएस ऑन जनवरी 1st 2004। ओके, कब? उस टाइम वाजपेयी का सरकार था। द एनपीएस रिप्लेस द ओपीएस ऑन जनवरी 1st 2024 as a part 2004 as a part of the center's effort to reform Indian pension policy. सो वाजपेयी सरकार था उस टाइम 2004 जनवरी में इसको लाया गया था, रिप्लेस किया गया था एनपीएस को, ओपीएस को एनपीएस से रिप्लेस किया गया था। ओके, ओपीएस मतलब ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम, जो पहले था उसको रिप्लेस किया था बाय न्यू पेंशन स्कीम। सो उसके बाद आया, अभी आया यूनिफाइड पेंशन स्कीम, यूपीएस। अपॉन द ओपीएस पेंशन टू द गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉय brought the central vote at the center in the state was fixed at 50% of the last drawn basic pay like it is in the UPS। बेसिकली अभी जो यूपीएस लाया गया है वो सेम था एज द ओपीएस जो सबसे पहले था। ओके, 50% ऑफ द बेसिक सैलरी विल गेट। ओके, सेम था। The NPS was launched by Atul Bihari Vajpayee government due to the key issue which the OPS, which was that it lacked funding, meaning there was no dedicated pension fund। मतलब क्यों इसको हटाया गया था ओपीएस को, 50% जो देता था पहले। सो वन ऑफ द मेन रीजन वाज it was very expensive to pay the people, right? So over time the government pension cost grew level that was financially risky। okay, बहुत पैसा देना पड़ा था गवर्नमेंट को in the name of pension to the people। और क्या हुआ था उसके साथ, लाइफ एक्सपेक्टेंसी ऑफ द पीपल वो इंक्रीज होते जा रहा था, राइट? पीपल अर्लियर इट वाज लेस, सपोज 64 वाज अर्लियर लाइफ एक्सपेक्टेंसी, अभी वो 64 से इंक्रीज होके 70 80 ऐसे बढ़ रहा था। द नंबर ऑफ डेज पीपल सर्वाइव बिकॉज ऑफ द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, मेडिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, पीपल वेर नाउ स्टार्टिंग टू लिव मोर एंड मोर। उसका वजह से गवर्नमेंट को ज्यादा पेंशन देना पड़ रहा था, right? The government have to give him for 70 years, then if he survives till 80, government have to pay him till 80 years। so ऐसे करके क्या हो गया था, because of the due to the better healthcare the OPS became unsustainable in the long run। government मतलब थक गया था, it was believed that it's unhealthy for the economy। so इसका वजह से बहुत पैसा गवर्नमेंट को स्पेंड करना पड़ रहा था, all because of pension। okay, just to give pension to the people government had to spend a lot of amount of money। so इसका वजह से गवर्नमेंट ने डिसाइड किया था कि इसको हटाया जाए। so in 1990 to 1991 the central pension bill was 3272 crores। ठीक है, तो सिर्फ सेंट्रल एम्प्लॉयज को पे करने के लिए कितना गवर्नमेंट को देना पड़ता था, 3272 crore। and if we talk about all the states together it's 3131 crore। okay, but if we see or if we compare it today for 2020-21 the center's bill had jumped to 58 times। अभी कितना हो गया, पहले था it was 3272 crore, अभी वो हो गया 1,90,886 crore। okay, it jumped to 58 times। okay, only if we talk about the center। अगर हम लोग स्टेट की बात करें, okay, जो स्टेट का पहले था 3131 crore, it has jumped to shot up to 121%, 125 times। okay, इतना बढ़ गया और it has now turned to from 3131 crores it has now turned to 3,86,000 crore। okay, so why was the NPS opposed? okay, अभी तो हम लोगों ने देख लिया why from OPS NPS क्यों आया। okay, 2004 में जब replaced हो गया OPS by NPS, क्यों replace हुआ? because the government could not pay enough, government did not have enough fund to pay the people to their pensions, right? so OPS को हटा के NPS लाया गया 2004 में। अभी हम लोग देखेंगे कि NPS में क्या कमी था, why it had to be removed or it had to be replaced by UPS। okay, the NPS was fundamentally different in two ways it's different। okay, first it did away with the issued pension मतलब fixed pension आपको मिलेगा ही मिलेगा, 50% आपको मिलेगा, I mean 50% आपको मिलेगा ही मिलेगा। okay, that was the thing in OPS but ये NPS में नहीं था। okay, NPS did not give you any guarantee। okay, secondly it would be funded by the employee himself herself along with a matching contribution by the government। ओके इसमें क्या होता है एनपीएस में फ्रॉम योर सैलरी ओके ए पार्ट ऑफ योर सैलरी will be collected by the government. Okay, that part will be invested. Okay, invested by the government. आपने जितना पार्ट दिया है, suppose you have a salary of 1 lakh rupees from there. Suppose 2,000 rupees. Okay, government will take it, and also government will contribute 2,000 rupees. Okay, and then they will invest it. ओके इस तरह क्या होगा, इस तरह इन्वेस्ट करने के बाद जब आप रिटायर होंगे तब आपको ये पैसा मिल जाएगा. ओके सो एम्प्लॉइज वर नॉट हैप्पी, क्यों? क्योंकि उनका सैलरी से काटा जा रहा था. दैट पेंशन दैट दे विल गेट वाज डिडक्टेड फ्रॉम देयर सैलरी, ऑल्दो गवर्नमेंट इज आल्सो कंट्रीब्यूटिंग, बट फिर भी उनका पैसा उनसे ही काटा जा रहा था. सो दैट वाज द मेन इशू okay faced by the employees. According to the employees, that was one of the main issue. Okay, why did we don't want NPS? So fine contribution comprises 10% increase to 14% in 2019. Okay, इसका मतलब क्या है? 1 लाख रुपया आपका अगर तनख्वाह है, if your salary is 1 lakh rupees, 10% वहां से काटा जाएगा. Suppose 1 lakh, so 10,000 rupees will be deducted. Okay, government will invest it. That 10,000, government will also pay 10,000. Together, government will invest it, and you will get that money at the time of your retirement. Okay, so the defined contribution comprises 10%, but it was increased okay to 14%. अभी 1 लाख रुपया अगर है, 14,000 you need to contribute for your pension. Okay, increased to 14% in 2019 of the basic salary and dearness allowance by the employee and matching contribution to the by the government. Why was the NPS opposed? People under the NPS can select from various schemes ranging from low to high risk and can choose pension fund manager offered by public sector bank, financial institution और private companies. वही है जो आपका पैसा आपका सैलरी से काटा जाएगा, and the one that government will also contribute. ये दोनों you can invest it. Okay, where you can invest, right? तो in SBI, LIC, UTI, HDFC, ICICI, Kotak Mahindra, Aditya Birla, Tata and Max. Okay. So क्या होगा? Here the main issue was that the money that you will receive as pension will be taken, half of that money will be taken from you during the time you are working, okay, from your salary. So this was a issue that was not liked by most of the employees. So for government employees, the NPS not only gave lower issued return, it also implied employee contribution, which was not the case with the OPS. OPS में तो ऐसा नहीं था. OPS government will pay you 50%, right? But यहाँ पे ये नहीं था. So in response to this demand, the Prime Minister Modi set up the committee in 2023, led by the Cabinet Secretary TV सोमनाथन द फाइनेंस सेक्रेटरी. ठीक है, फाइनेंस सेक्रेटरी के साथ एक मीटिंग लाइक मोदी, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस इश्यूज, बिकॉज ऑफ द ओपोजिशंस, बिकॉज ऑफ द द क्रिटिसिज्म ऑफ एनपीएस. ओके, प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी तो सेट दैट कमिटी. ओके, जिसको हेड कौन कर रहा था? टीवी सोमनाथन. ठीक है, so see he is the he was the financial secretary. Okay, that time he was the financial secretary, so it was led by him. Okay, this committee conducted over 100 meeting. Kitna 100 meetings hua tha with various organization and state. They recommended from this, the recommendations from this committee have now led to the introduction of the UPS. ऐसे ही नहीं आया. Okay, there were many discussions and what are the problems about NPS. Okay, why were people not happy with NPS? So over 100 meetings hua tha, okay, with various organization and states. So finally the committee decided, okay, recommended to bring UPS, Unified Pension Scheme, and replace the NPS. So you can follow me. अभी तक आप लोगों ने लाइक नहीं किया वीडियो तो लाइक कर सकते हैं. यू कैन फॉलो मी ऑन टेलीग्राम चैनल जहाँ पे आपको ये पीपीटी मिल जाएगा. ओके, यू कैन ऑल्सो फॉलो मी ऑन इंस्टाग्राम. सो I promise to bring such contents every day, but all I need is your support. Okay, you can support me like liking this video. You can share it with your friends. जो भी अभी कोई अगर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम देने के लिए सोच रहा है, I'll try to make videos for them, so you can definitely share and suggest my channel to them. So you can also follow me on my Instagram account. Who can avail this UPS? The UPS will be implemented from April 1st, 2025. We have already discussed, but will apply to everyone who retired under the NPS from 2004 onwards. Okay, 2004 के बाद जो रिटायर हो चुके हैं NPS के अंदर, even they can avail the UPS. Okay, for NPS retiree, any bank payment will be set off against the money they have already received. NPS में जिन जिन को पैसा मिल गया है, okay, so उनको तो कम मिला होगा ना compared to UPS, because UPS में ज़्यादा profit है, right? Because you don't have to pay from your salary, rather the government will pay you 50% of your basic salary. So UPS में अगर जितना आपको ज़्यादा मिलेगा जो NPS में नहीं मिला, government will compensate, government will give them that money. So what is the total expenditure? Okay, the annual cost increase will be around 6,250 crores in the first year. First year में government को पैसा देने के लिए कितना increase होगा? Around 6,250 crore rupees. Okay, that was all about NPS, UPS, and OPS. I hope you liked the video. You understood whatever was explained in the video. Right? Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you will like this video. You will share it with your friends, and please let me know how was the video in the comment section. Your reviews matter the most. So see you tomorrow. Thank you.